Hey, Steady Steve, please like and subscribe. This is a quick chat about that Spain-France match in Euro 2024 that we saw today. And I just want to quickly summarise that, then quickly just go into England and just wrap it up quick. Quick, weird word. Quick. Anyway, Spain just showing their quality and their class. And also, I did recommend Spain and done the to qualify. So therefore, when they went one goal behind, you would not be panicking too much as long as I got to go back and you got the whole kind of 89 minutes. And then from there, you're still not on alert. It's not the win, lose, draw, basically. It's either kind of qualify or not. And you can, as I say, still retain that potential to get out at zero. But anyway, Spain just another level. Just look at these ratings here. So's France. Let's look at these ratings here. Just phenomenal. That kid on the left, on the right wing, Jamal, he scored that first goal, the equaliser. Absolute phenomenal, Willie, and lightning quick, creative, and got a vision. He just knows his role, knows what to do. He can come inside, he can link up plays, just everything. And Williams on the left as well, lightning quick. I remember the one time when that towards the end when the French goalkeeper came out and he had to make that clearance because all the French players were upfield trying to get back to 2-2. And if he just tried that little, he's lightning quick as I said, and he just tried this little dink over the keeper. And listen, if he'd have got past that keeper with that dink, nobody would stop him. Nobody would stop him. Just too talented, too quick, just everything. He's just a kid. Phenomenal. Honestly, I'm an Englishman. I want England to win, of course, and I will go on to that game a little bit later. But just in terms of beauty of football and creativity and Spain, in it. It's Spain. Listen, as an Englishman, I've got to say, listen, we do have players who could do something very similar. I mean, obviously not down the left because we don't have a left. I mean, what is left? Right. There's only right in the world. There is no left. Does not exist if you're in the England football team. But anyway, just that's joking aside. But they just have everything in all areas. They have a front man. I don't want to criticize Kane because I think he's probably injured more so than anything else. But he's just the person who you want a shot to fall to. But anyway, Murata and the guy that replaced him, substituting for him, they just know how to play that role and just keep everything flowing. And I'm not going to say I wasn't worried when France scored first. What's his name? Yamal. Just before that, it dinked a lovely little, what do you call it? A doozy to the far post just for a header back past the keeper, and somehow he just skied it. And I thought, oh dear. And obviously everybody's on edge, including him, and nobody's perfect. And then a few minutes later, 5 minutes later or so, France went up the other end and scored. And that's when you begin to worry a little bit, even though Spain was still creative and just a wonder goal to make it 1-1. And yeah, listen, I'm not Spanish, got no affiliation with Spain, but we've all seen it from game one till to their run to the final. Surely they're the best team. Surely on British TV, all the commentators. There was Alan Shearer. There was I think Lineker. Did Lineker say Spain or France? I'm not too sure. Definitely Shearer anyway, and everybody else in that panel. I think Rio Ferdinand was there, and Anyway, so they're all saying France, not Spain. All of them saying France, and obviously it was ultimately Spain. I said Spain. I'm not saying I was right and they were wrong, but facts are facts. Anyway, just quickly run through France. I was actually impressed when they put Griezmann on the bench. For a long time, I thought he was one of the most overrated players that there ever was. I think he's there to be creative, and he kind of does it in a way which is far short of others who play that role. I'd rather have a Foden any day. I'd rather have a a Rodri or a Louise, or there's a million other players who are better than Griezmann, basically. And I think every French player in their own way was kind of functional. Mbappe did get behind, got his lightning pace. He did try and make things happen. And so did a few of the other players. I do think, just to talk about Mbappe, I think he was a little bit more dangerous in this game than I've seen him in recent games. His pace is just lightning, and he does have talent, of course. It just didn't come off for him today. But they're kind of like a straight lines team, and for a long time I thought they are those straight lines. And Mbappe runs down the wing. They've got a right winger, whoever that tends to be. And this time it was Dembele. He runs down the right wing, and they just kind of in a very rigid system, which I don't think is very French. And it's only Griezmann, I think, has got the flexibility to float between them all and try and link it all up. So I do think it was a good decision that they did substitute him. Sorry, they didn't start him. And I wasn't that surprised when they brought him on, but he's still a very limited player, which is representative of a limitation in the team. Like let's go and talk about England now. Well, England got Holland tomorrow, otherwise known as Netherlands. There's no way in a million years I would ever put any money on England winning that game or Holland. I think Holland have good players that are on form. You know what I mean? But you'd never. There's just too many gaps at the back, and I think you'd have to be crazy to put any money on Holland. I think it's definitely, and not just because I'm an Englishman, it's definitely more likely that England will beat Holland or the Netherlands. I think it's just more likely. If England play like they did in the first 4 games, yeah, Holland are going to win. Quite possibly having played that last game and having a lot of answers that they didn't have before, I think England will win the game. And hopefully they'll have a bit more kind of attacking creativity. I don't want to forget that I remember a shot from Rice from outside the box, and I think a few players did have shots from outside the box from time to time until we actually did score with another shot from out the box from Sok on the right-hand side. But I think Netherlands, similar to England, have a lot of individual players, as I said, who need to have a moment of brilliance. But I say they're far open at the back, just too open at the back. And I think England are also kind of in a boring, not take chances and not create anything. And Kane's dropping too far back, so he's not trying to get behind anybody. And he's not, I guess he's trying to create space talking about Kane, by dropping back for others to push on. But that doesn't seem to be the role for the Foden, which is finally worked out on the right, and we don't have anything on the left. So, and if we don't have anybody in the middle, we get the problem that we've got. You know what I mean? Where there's nobody to get on the end of passes and there's nobody to hold up play up front. So the midfield and the wingers and everything that can support. But we did a better job than we did before of at least pressing, and having some kind of stake in possession. And I think we were more dangerous in that last game and against Switzerland. And we could potentially have too much for the Nederlanders. We will see. As I said, first 4 games, put that in and we'll probably lose the Switzerland game kind of performance or better. And I do genuinely think that England could win. Again, I would put no money on it. But, please, lads, just do your best. Please, Southgate, let this be one of your penultimate last game before you move on and we get somebody else who's got a little bit more tactical nous. I can't believe I just found out recently he's on about 5 million a year, the best played manager in Euro 2024. And it's like, can you just imagine a scenario where he's better than the Spain manager? If we had even the second and third tier Spanish manager given how well that Pep does, my gosh, that would transform our game. It would transform the game of football in England. I think Jurgen Klopp would be the best choice, especially if. So no, I'm going on to something else now. I'm talking about England managers and who the future England manager should be. And as an aside, saying it should not be Southgate after this. He's done amazing. He's probably the most successful. I think he's literally the most successful English manager that we've ever had in history. My gosh, at least was it a final, semi-final, two semi-finals, including the one that we're still in, and the final. You know what I mean? In terms of international competitions, is quite special. But I can't forget those first four games, and I do feel that he's what's holding this team back, this talented team back, and previous talented teams that he's managed back from going that next step. And enough is enough, basically. Thank you very much, Gareth, but enough is enough. We need to have a successor that's going to move this team forward with a vision of how they want to play football, other than just defence. You know what I mean? Just better managers all round. Might leave you there. But please, yeah, I mean, say Jurgen Klopp wants a bit of time out. If he's doing England manager's role, 5 million a year, you could probably get more, maybe at least the same, and then they'll probably have bonuses which take it even higher. And I tell you what, the English, including the FA, got enough money; they'll gladly pay it. Sorry, in return for the success. So he can have his little bit of time out, 12 matches a year. Yeah, he needs to watch a few other matches as well in between. Nothing like a full Premier League season, including Champions League and all the other cup competitions. Nothing like it. So people keep on saying it's never going to happen. And of course, I don't know Jurgen Klopp, but I think possibly he would be the right choice for them to go after and just ask what it would take. I think he probably left Liverpool with a vision to return to German football, maybe German international management, or go to one of historic teams like a Bayern and have his stamp on there as a proud German man that he undoubtedly is, that type of thing. But if he did come to England, it'd be one of the best moves we ever made. Anyway, good luck to the England boys tomorrow. Let's hope we do it and then go on to the final where we start dreaming again about somehow overcoming Spain. And I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. Anyway, please like, subscribe. Then Stephen, I'm out.